find f prime of each of the following functions. So if we have some function, let's say some variable x raised to power n, and we want to find its derivative, then we can use the power rule, from which we bring n to the front side, any number x, and subtract 1 from that power, n minus 1. So this is called the power rule, and this n could be any real number, by the way. Okay, when we have this function, then its derivative prime is given by this. So in part A, we got root x. The function is root x, which is same as x raised to 1/2. Okay, now this is like x raised to n. Okay, this is the function and we are trying to find its derivative. Now we're going to apply this power rule. Okay, so xn, then its derivative, this is the notation. This is the notation for its derivative. 1/2 to the front, x 1/2 minus 1. Okay, just from this rule. Let's simplify. 1/2 x 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. This would work, but let's get rid of this negative exponent. So 1/2, this is when we put on the bottom, that means with 2, then this negative is gone. So x raised to 1/2. This is it, or this is same as 1 over 2. X raised to 1/2 is same as root x. Okay, let's do for part B. The function is 5th root of x. So 5th root of x is same as x, means x raised to 1 inside. So x raised to 1/5. Okay, this 5 goes on the bottom of this one. Here there's nothing, means it was 2, and here's 1, 1/2. This is 1/5. Now we want to find its derivative using the power rule. Okay, the same power rule here. And like xn, so n to the front, 1/5, x 1/5 minus 1. Okay, which is 1/5, x raised to 1/5 minus 1. 1 means 5 over 5, or 5/5. 1/5 minus 5/5, negative 4/5. And we may leave here, or if you want to get rid of this negative exponent, just put on the bottom x raised to 4/5. No need to use radical sign. In C, we have x raised to 3/4, already given in terms of nice, like x raised to n. Then its derivative is now this 3/4 on the front, x raised to 3/4 minus 1, which is 3/4 x raised to 3/4 minus 1. 1 is 4/4, 3/4 minus 4/4, negative 1/4. This is it, or if you want to get rid of this negative exponent, 3 over 4 x raised to 1/4. This is, by the way, 4th root of x. Final.